Hi everyone, welcome, welcome. Giving everyone a few seconds to pop in and also just, give the technology a check to make sure it's all working and sounding where it's supposed to. So let me know in the comments if you can hear and see me, and then we will jump into some introductions. So, hi Charlene and Rochelle and Anne. Oh, we have Nancy from Albuquerque. We have Deb. Hey, Deb. Nice to see everyone. Hi, Mariska. Thank you. I'm from Florida. Heather, hello. So thank you all so much for popping in. Let me know that you can hear and see me okay, and I will kind of continue on. So it's good to see everybody. Happy New Year. Good you're here. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jean. So wonderful. I'm glad everything seems to be working. Hi, Barb from Hawaii. Oh, I wish I was in Hawaii. I'm so cold right now. So we have Israel. Wonderful. That is awesome. My ears are popping, of course. They've been fine all morning. And then we have Hero Arts. Hi, Hero Arts. I think that is Kelly. I think she said she was going to pop in. So, hi everyone. Hi, Terry. Okay, wonderful. You can hear and see me okay. All right. It's like learning something new all over again because I don't go live that often. So, and I got some new technology. I got some new equipment that I was testing out, trying to make this easier for myself. Otherwise, there's so much that's got to get set up, and I want to just get to it. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Hi, Jen. Okay, yes. So, hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to try and jump in and do some lives. I want to connect more with my audience, with my subscribers. I want to really connect with you guys this year and hopefully get into more of a routine of doing some lives. So, my links look amazing. Oh, my inks. I'm like, my links look amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of inks. It's a lot there. I tried to clean up my back shelf there a little bit so you can't see what's on the floor. I tried to clean it up a little bit. So, yeah, so I wanted to just jump in. This is going to be a little more chatty than normal. So how I want to run my lives is, yes, I want to chat with you and connect with you. I want to talk you through a lot of steps that I tend to leave out in videos because in my pre-recorded videos, I like to just get to the point. Here's what I did, here's what I used, here are the links. That's how I like to do my videos. And so a lot does get cut out. Maybe there's some smaller steps in between that I edit out, but I want to share them here with you and connect with you guys more. I see Wisconsin in the house. Yay. Excited for that. A little chilly today. I kicked my heat up a little bit. So that's my game plan for 2025. Now, as far as if I'm going to be regular at this, like an every week thing, I don't know. Hi, Kathy Zolski. Great to see you here. And Amrita, wonderful. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I don't know if I'll have a permanent schedule. Fridays today anyway seem to kind of work out because everybody's gone out of my house. Thank goodness. I love my family dearly, but I like my peace and quiet as well. And Fridays may be tricky for me sometimes because if kids are going to have, or if Dalton's going to have off school, it's going to be on a Friday. So we'll see. But anyway, I want to get to something really quick because I'm going to have you guys pick out what I'm going to make today. I have some cards that I created for Hero Arts. If you hadn't seen the announcement, I'm back on the creative team. I'm very excited to be working with them again because they're amazing. The team is amazing. The people are amazing. They're with Spellbinders now, which I also work with. So it just all seemed to be a natural fit, and I love their products. So I'm back on the creative team, and I wanted to share those products with you. I wanted to share my cards with you, and I want you to pick out what I'm going to make today. I got my inks picked out. I have some things kind of die cut. So I'm going to pop down to my tabletop here if I set my button up correctly. Yay! Whoop. That was to set my white balance. Don't look at that. So here are some of the cards that I created with the Hero Arts release. Okay, and I'll go through the products in the release as well, but these are some of the cards that I created, and I want you to pick out what we make. Thank you, Kelly. I'm excited to be back. I love the people that I work with at Hero Arts. They're amazing. Kelly is amazing. So yes, it's all fantastic. So here's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna try and keep up with comments. So card 1, that was a very bad 2. Card 2, card 3, and card 4. So you guys pop it into the comments on which card you'd like to see me create. Yes. Is it Delia? Yes, I am working with Hero Arts today. I also, I have all the subscriptions, products linked down below in my video description. They should be there. I also have just kind of a general link to Hero Arts. So if you are looking to shop for anything, all those links are there. They are affiliate links, which means I get a small commission for any sales that come through, which is always appreciated when you guys use anyone's affiliate links. So, and I will talk about the subscriptions as well. Woo, here go the comments. 11132112. Oh boy. I probably should have did a poll, huh? I'm pretty brave, huh? Let's see. I see quite a few ones. Oh boy. I'll give this a second. So card 1 is using the Stencil subscription. Card 2, I believe, is one of their, well, it's a combination, but I think this one featured their Extraordinary Dies products. Card kit, some card kit, and clear stamp sets. So, hey, Mindy Farmer from San Diego. Okay, I know it is like picking a favorite child. I love it all. That's why I just have you guys pick, because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And I do have some die cuts kind of prepared. What was the question? Oh, the question is which card I should make today. So might be a little longer than an hour just because I'm chit-chatting a little bit. I'm saying hi to so many of my friends. You know, Nancy and Heidi and Dana Joy is here. Janet, oh, you guys are wonderful for popping in. Thank you. All right, let's see. It kind of looks like maybe number 2. I think I'm seeing a lot of 2s. All right, so you guys want me to work my muscles is what you're saying, I think, because number 2 is using the cling of the month, and I need to use some muscle to do clings. I should probably start lifting weights. So kind of looking like number 2. All right. And I will talk about each of the cards too. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer of a live, but why not? It's the first one of the month. Why not? All right. So I will go with number 2. I think I have some pieces already die cut for my flowers, so I might not do every single step. But number 2 seems to be the winner. All right. So before I jump in to making the card project, I do want to talk about the clubs a little bit. Oh, I already took my things off. Was it number 4? We'll talk about each one. Thanks, Rosie. All right, so before I jump into anything, I was going to ask you a question. Oh, is everything looking and sounding okay? Am I too loud, too bright, too weird? You can say whatever. Let me know before I get talking too much. I want to adjust anything if need be, because like I said earlier, it's some new equipment I invested in. So I want to make sure you guys, I'm not blowing your eardrums out or anything. And then we will talk about the clubs. So first I'm going to actually pull this out. So this is what I did with my clubs this month. Sound is good. Perfect. All right. Now, I don't know if you're a regular follower of Hero Arts. If you are, fantastic. If you're not, I'll go into a brief description of it. So Hero Arts now, instead of having a My Monthly Hero kit, which is what they had when I had left a team for a little while, now they have multiple subscriptions. So instead of My Monthly Hero, you have a card kit. You have a layering stencil kit, a cling background, a clear stamp and die, and a fancy die. So those are subscriptions, okay? So in order to get those, like for instance, for January, in order to get it, you can subscribe in January, get January's product, and then you're a subscriber. If you don't want to subscribe, then you would have to wait till the following month where you could pick it up a la carte. So just so you know, oh my gosh, hey Shannon, I got all of you guys here. This is fantastic. And I may not have all the details completely correct as far as what's in the kits, but you'll have a pretty good idea. So I keep, every month, I'm going to keep it in a zipper pouch bag. Thanks, Kathy. Kathy knows how I appreciate quality comments. So I'm keeping them all in the same zipper pouch bag because they all coordinate together so wonderfully. So that is where you sell my zipper pouch. So let's start with, all right, let me get my clubs in order here. Might be a bit of a hodgepodge today, but I'll get through it. All right, so let's do this. Okay. I know, it's wonderful. And hi, Beth. Good to see you here. I'm going to try and keep up with my comments as best as I can. So we are going to start with the layering stencil. So this is a subscription. You can sign up to get a layering stencil every month. This one happens to be a Valentine's Day theme. So you're getting the picture on the front of what it's supposed to look like. It is 4 stencils. And I think I even have a few extra backgrounds back here. So here is going to create a heart background. It's got the registration marks in the corners, so you can line up those corners to get these perfectly lined up. Here is your 4 to create this amazing heart background. I am really loving playing with pinks and reds right now. I don't know why. You know, I haven't even done a lot of winter cards because we really aren't getting a winter in Wisconsin, which is weird. So I'm fully embracing the pinks and reds right now. I think, yes, on the back of the card here, it also shows you the layers and then how it lines up. So on one of my cards, I came pretty close to what they did. Can you buy the subscription month to month? You could possibly sign up, Emerita, and then cancel before the next one kicks in. So that's something you can do too. If you really like this month, you don't want to wait, you could sign up and then just cancel before the new subscription starts. I was eavesdropping on Shannon last night, so I could answer some questions. So these were some backgrounds I was playing with as I was kind of familiarizing myself with the stencil. This one of the layers, I used the glitter paste. And then I learned I need some new glitter paste. So that's on my wish list. But one of the layers I did the glitter paste. I just love these pinks and reds. I don't know. It's so refreshing maybe. I'm not sure. Yes, yes. And this is the card project that I created for it. So I have my envelope here. I have a little letter and then a sentiment. And I don't know if I want to test myself on where each of these came from, but you'll see the products as I go through them. So this was that card. I really do love this card. And the black splatters just for something extra. So that is the layering stencil. Okay. And I'll tell you, if I wasn't already stencil, guaranteed. Okay. There we go. Either I bumped my mouse or my camera's flicking. Okay, next is the January fancy die of the month. So this one is where you can use these as is. So it's the fancy die where we have some die cut elements here. I didn't die cut all of these out, but you have some beautiful floral pieces here that you can decorate your envelope. The envelope does, do I have it on another card? Where did I put it? You can tuck things inside of that envelope. So it does create kind of a die cut slit there for you to tuck things into. That was really fun. I had fun with that. And you have some other floral elements, some leaves and some sentiment. I'm not going to go through in like a huge amount of detail because Shannon did cover it really well last night in her live. So I do highly recommend heading over to the Hero Arts channel and checking out their live replay. And they also have individual videos walking you through each of the subscriptions as well. So I do recommend that. I love when companies do have specific videos to go in detail on each of the products. Okay, so that was the fancy die of the month. And of course, you know, I'm definitely recommending checking out those videos because I did a couple of them. So be sure to check those out. This is the clear stamp and die. So you have coordinating dies for every single sentiment on here. And there are some additional little floral images, some flowers. We have these little kind of leafy silhouette images, which would be really cute to do. Love a good coordinating die for my sentiment. That one I used here. Excuse me, You're My Person. So I just, look how good that is. I love it. It's like the perfect amount of white space to be left with your sentiment. So love how those came out. And these can be used outside of Valentine's Day. They don't have to be for Valentine's, but they are some great ones. Let's see if I can do this. Sending you love, you're my person, you have my heart, you're the sweetest, hello love, and love you. I should probably speed it up if we want to make a card today, huh? Then we have the cling background stamp. Apparently I didn't put it back in the pocket very well. The cling background stamp. So we will be using this today. This is what I used on my background here. So I will be using that. And that's a subscription as well, or purchase a la carte next month. And then we have the card kit. And this is so packed full, you guys. Let me grab a piece of cardstock quick. Take you with me. I'm attached to a microphone. All right, how fun is this? I was saying last night in Shannon's live, I love this typewriter look. I love those kind of sentiments. It's got this really funky heart here, which honestly, when I first stamped it, I thought I messed up. I think I stamped it somewhere. Where did I put it? I think it's on my stencil. But this is how cool this looks. Yeah, it's right here. So that heart is this one. So I thought that was a really fun look. And then you have a butterfly. We have some additional sentiments here. That typewriter in the shape, or typewriter font in the heart. It's really fun. I love that look. And then you have a layering stamp set. You guys, I was so excited. I stamped just a ton of these because that was one of the things that really drew me into Hero Arts was their layering stamp sets. You can create just cool dimension. Now let me show you because I did stamp some of these out. So this is just using the stamp set and then it's coordinating die. Oh, it's so neat. It's so cool. I love that. So that's the typewriter. Or I'll get to this part, but there is a die cut. So like these little pieces kind of move so you can slide your paper in there. And then you can also stamp on this. I watched Nicole Spore's video yesterday and she stamped on her die cut. So you can do that too. And I have a whole bunch of stuff in here that I have ready to go. These are the flowers. I think I used up a lot of my favorite arrangements, but those are the flowers. So that is a layering stamp set. That's been one of my favorites is the layering stamp sets. Okay. So there's that. The coordinating die, if you just stamp out the typewriter. Now, if you were to do the flowers, I die cut all of my pieces first from white cardstock and then stamped on the die cut piece. That was just easier than trying to line up the die. And then here are some just the fancy dies. So this is the typewriter that I showed you here. And then these would do that. Come on. There we go. And I seen Shannon's card, which was really inspiring. I almost did it today, was die cutting these out of colored cardstock. And then she just went around the edge with a Copic marker. I thought it looked really, really neat. So definitely check out her video. She had a ton of great inspiration in there. Oh, and then there's also this. Now look at this. You practically get an infinity die in here. So you have not only this cover plate piece to send out kind of these rays from the heart, but you're also getting all of these hearts, you guys, right? Shannon, am I saying that right? Because that seems like so much. So all of those layering hearts. Pretty sure that's all the kit. It was just so much in here. And then some fun little hearts. These little clay hearts. So cute. Great for shakers. Okay, guys. Oh, nope, I have extraordinary extras. I'll just walk through those really quick so we can get started on a card project and I don't keep you guys too late. Yeah, duh, they were talking about that in the comments last night, is talking about learning how to type on the old typewriters. And I'm pretty sure it was my mom's. I think she had a typewriter where each letter had like this long, I don't know, it was like whap, whap, whap to type out the letters. I typed on that a lot. I loved typing. Okay, then we have love note messages. So you can create your own little love notes here and little coupons. I didn't do anything with this just yet. I was focused so much on all the subscriptions because they were so cool. But this also kind of goes with this to create this little folded love note. I did use these scalloped hearts. There's 2 scallops and 2 regular hearts in here. I think I actually have, this is what it cuts out. So if you can see those fold lines. But again, check out Shannon's video on the Hero Arts channel because she walks you through this and how easy it is to create. I'm going to keep moving on. If you guys have any questions, pop them in the comments before I get started on my cards. And then the Love and Heart fancy die set creates some sentiments and this really cool heart piece. That was really cute. What is, oh, the rectangular die with the typewriter, that's to cut out a piece of paper. So the reason that there's a die for that instead of just cutting it from cardstock is it's going to, you don't have to measure anything. Yes, here. That fits right into the typewriter. I think I have, here we go. So that's my white piece of paper for the typewriter, and then I stamped one of those typewriter images on there. So it'll fit right into your typewriter. It also fits into the envelope, and it's got a really nice beveled edge, which is one of the reasons why I am a huge coordinating die person, is it creates that really nice edge. So that would fit in there like that as well. All right, so I will get that tucked away. So yeah, everything, there's individual videos on the Hero Arts channel featuring each of the subscriptions, and then Shannon does a walkthrough of the card kit and also the extraordinary extras. So they have it all covered, all on the Hero Arts channel. All right, so I'm gonna get jumping into the card project because I don't know how long that's gonna take me. All right, first, caffeine. Okay, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and start stamping. I'm gonna grab my Misty tool. And after the live, I'll come back in and update all of my links because I just kind of put general links in there for right now. So, because this is a red rubber stamp. Okay, now somebody tell me, does anybody else's background stamp do this? I know I can't be the only one, but what am I doing wrong, you guys? I put this in my Misti. I love using my Misti for stamping. But when I peeled it off of my door, I ripped half of my back of my stamp. It's not going to hurt the stamp, but I ripped the back of it. And I don't know, is it because I'm cleaning with rubbing alcohol on my door? Like, you guys, what did I do wrong? Let me know, because I don't know what I did. Okay, lots of chatting. Sorry about that. Let me grab a piece of paper. And I know some people like to place their cardstock or use their glass mat to do their stamping. Yeah, I've done it before, Shannon, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's because I clean the door of my Misti with rubbing alcohol. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, deep breath. Slow down. I know. That's why I know it's got to be me. So I have a piece of white cardstock cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I put repositionable tape on the back, and I'm lining this up over my stamp, and then I can close this. Leave it to me to do something funky. All right, so now it is stuck down to the bottom there. So if I were doing that, what color? What color? Let's do maybe azalea. We'll try azalea. I can't remember what color I used. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong. So I know this is going to take me a couple times to ink up, but it is a really cool set. And Charlene did the video for the background cling subscription on the Hero Arts channel. And it was really cool because the open heart spaces, she colored in, I think, with a marker or something. It was a really neat idea that I never thought of. Huh. I wonder what I did wrong. All right. So, yep. I knew it would look like that, so I'm going to keep going. Hi, Maggie. Oh, thank you. Your first time with me. I won't normally be so chatty. Well, I can't make that promise. But I did want to kind of just quickly go through the Hero Arts stuff. Because for some it may be new and... Okay, so... Was there some adhesive on my door? Not that much. It froze to Misty door in Chile, Wisconsin. Could be. Could be. Really chilly and no snow. And so I couldn't figure out how to put my computer on Do Not Disturb. So yeah, it's possible you hear something from my computer. Okay, now I'm going to show you a trick. 1 second. I do this once in a while. So I'm getting out my rubber brayer. If I'm having a hard time with a background stamp, my rubber brayer was a little dirty. So I'm picking up some of my ink, and this is going to help kind of smooth out those lines that I get from my ink pad. And this is where it actually might be more helpful to have your background stamp on a different surface. But I also kind of like that, like, not clean look, that grungy look. All right, one more time. could be I'm pressing too hard. I do press it multiple times. All right, I'm going to call that good. It's kind of grungy looking, and I'm good with that. So that was Azalea ink. Put that stuff away. I'll clean my brayer later. And wipe this clean. All right. Now let's see if it does it. I'll probably rip. No, see, of course, I'm on camera. It's not going to do it now. I thought maybe one time it was because I left it out or left it in my Misti tool for a long period of time, but no. I will put that away, and then I can grab my background. And I have to clean as I go, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot just throw stuff on the side. All right, so there is that. And then I will take away that removable adhesive on the back. And so that is my background, very similar to what I did here. Now, I could keep going, or there's different ways to have stamped this background to get a cleaner look, but I actually really kind of like that grunge. So I'm cool with that. Now, I already have an envelope done. So see how that kind of has that little pocket there we can tuck things in? So that's what I did there. I have, let's see, do I have some flowers? Be nice if I could just use what I had for flowers done, because I've already kept you guys so long by chatting. Yeah, I got some flowers here. Let me move some of this off on the side. And a couple flowers here. Now see, on this one, I really liked my dark color combo. That's why I used them. But these are really pretty too. So I'm just going to grab a few of them and tuck them in. Let's see, let's try that. And I'm going to grab some of these glitter hearts. So these glitter hearts are actually the negative pieces of this. And I have a love you, but let's go with be mine. So I'm slightly cheating today because I knew that I would be a talker. So, all right, I'm just going to look, see if I need to catch up with any comments. Thank you, Kathy. Pretty cards. I appreciate that. Annette loves the background stamp. Absolutely. It is great. Okay. So I'm going to start kind of, let's see. Or I could always put one of these in there too. We'll see. You can always mix it up. Doesn't have to be exact. So that's my sample. Now to do my envelope. Now I already did this. I actually did a few of them where I die cut the Be Mine multiple times and then layered it together to get that stacked dimension look, especially with those really thin pieces. So this is one I already had done off screen that I stacked up. And here's my envelope. So this is what I meant by we can just tuck these flowers in there like that. Oh, so cute. This could be anniversary. This doesn't have to be strictly Valentine's. Of course, can I do it the same as I did before? Because this could take me hours to play with arranging. Let's start with that. Oh yes, Christine, I'll still be doing my regular how-to videos. I just thought, you know, I really want to connect with you guys more, talk with you more. Even though I'm still going to try and stick to more of a teaching style anyway. What am I looking for? Looking for tape. But I just want to talk to you guys. I haven't seen you guys. I don't get on as often as I'd like to. And I got some big things coming up this year that I kind of need to have the live stuff down for. So yeah, got to jump back on that horse. Talk to you guys, see what you're liking, what you're loving, if you have questions. Just kind of arranging now, but this could take hours. So I might just do that. And then I had just held everything in place with tape on the back here. Maybe I'll put another piece. You wanted someone to craft with. I did that a lot too. I will pop on a live while I'm crafting with someone, or while I'm working on things. So I will pop on whoever happens to be live. All right, so there is a little, and then we can just take these little guys and we can pop them up. Aw, so cute. Or I could leave it as is, and I could just have some little, oh, let's see here. What do I like? I like it crooked. I know that. I think that crookedness kind of goes with the grungy feel. Maybe. I can't spill any beans yet, but you may see me in the future at something. I know I'm giving a lot of hints, ain't I? Oh, hey, Colleen. Thank you for stopping in. This is kind of my starter project for the year. Trying to get a feel for everything again. I guess they say it's like riding a bike, huh? Teaching myself some technology. And I think I had this guy tucked over here. I like how they... See, I spent so much time arranging that. I'm trying to just go with it because I don't want to sit and fiddle with this for hours. So, yeah. And, you know, though, before I do that, okay, since that's all pretty much planned out, there's something I want to do. Let me put all this away. And just, you know, these are craft stacks from Spellbinders. I think a lot of them are sold out right now. I'm not sure. I can link these later on, but I love these because then I just put everything in here and put the top on. And then when I'm ready to play, like today, I just kind of dig through on what I want. So I do love these. I want to do something to this background though first. Let me grab my splatter box. And I have some black ink. And I'm going to grab just a really thin paintbrush. So I'm just going to put some of this black ink on my work surface. Pick it up with my brush. And then add some black splatters. A little bit. This is a pretty tiny brush, so it doesn't want to splatter a ton. And I didn't wet it down because I don't want to dilute the black. I really want it to be black. We'll go with that. Yes. Okay. So we'll let that dry for a second. While that's drying, I'm going to take you guys with me and rinse off my brush because I don't like this black ink sitting. That's fairly good. I'll rinse it out a little better later. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Michelle. Stopping in late. That's all right. I was just kind of jibber-jabbering, testing things out. I hope everyone had a great New Year, New Year's Eve. I was crafting. So this is kind of my get back on that horse project for my live today because I had half of this done. And then I'm going to take my heat tool. And I would put a picture-in-picture up so you could see me while I craft. But I messed up a setting and it's like side by side instead of a little circle. So yeah, otherwise I would have had my picture up. So I'm just drying these black spots so I don't smear them all over the place. Hello, hello. Yes, splatter. I actually, I realized I hadn't done any splattering for a while. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I almost always splatter. I think I was on a clean and simple kick for a while, so I didn't do a ton of splatter. And let me grab a card base real quick. I have some, I've been getting smart. I have my card bases all ready to go and scored. Makes everything go a lot quicker. So let me grab a tape runner. And I'm just gonna stick this on right away. So that is one of my goals this year, is to make sure I get everything on a card base right away. I would say my goal would be to mail everything, but I mean, come on, let's be real. That's a little far-fetched. All right, so there is my card base. I like side folding card bases, but you can do top folding. And then I can take my little envelope here. Oh, I mean, come on, isn't that the cutest? And I think I didn't pop it up. Oh, I know why I didn't pop it up. It's because I have my sentiment there. So I kind of want to pop it up though. So let's get, I have like a pile of thin foam squares. I love the thin foam because it adds a little bit of lift without being too super dimensional. So I am adding some thin foam squares here. I was going to paint my nails before the live, but I felt like that would have just stressed me out if they weren't completely dry. So yeah, bare nails today. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Sue. Thank you guys all for stopping in. I appreciate it. I'll try and be live a little more often this year. I already know for January I have a few that I would like to do. But I really won't know till that week how my schedule looks. I do have a lot of, I guess we'll say, assignments. And I like assignments. I work better with assignments, to be honest. So you're going to be seeing a lot of me this year. Or you'll be getting sick of me, one or the other. Deb says, does anyone else have trouble with the crease cracking when you fold the card base? I really don't. The only time I have trouble with it cracking is if my cardstock base, like the cardstock I'm using, is too thin. If it's not a heavy enough of a weight, then I find it's cracking. But I use a pretty heavy weight. I think this is like 120-pound cardstock for my card base. All right, so there's that. So it's just, you can see it's just a little bit popped up. It's not super much, but just enough. I really like that. Let's see, we have a cute heart we can tuck in back there. Oh, I didn't add, I don't know. Should I do with or without the flowers? I think I'm going to do without. Oh, with or without the big flowers? You tell me. You let me know, with or without. I'm gonna tuck. I just think that's so cute to have that heart tucked back there. And I'll tuck one in down here without. All right. Missing without. All right. And then I'm just going to kind of pop that one up. Let's get a little foam square for that one. Woo! There are the comments. I see a lot of without, so I'll stick with without. That's funny how those comments just all of a sudden slap you on the face. And then we'll tuck this over here. Oh, I love hearts and gold. It's so pretty. Or, no, I like it crooked. I'm a crooked girl. All right, so then, you know what I'm kind of thinking though? What am I looking at? I still actually have some time. I want to look at something else. Since I already kind of did that, I want to look at something else. And let me just go through here. This is what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. This one I want. So yeah, if you're just joining, I see some people say they popped in late. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. The beginning, I kind of quickly went through all of these subscription products for Hero Arts for January 2025. So I kind of walked through that. I do also highly recommend checking out their YouTube channel because they give some great introduction videos and explanation about the subscriptions. So I think I want to heat emboss a sentiment here. So I think I'll just do I love you. I mean, I can tell my hubby I love him once in a while, right? So let's grab. My hubby and I are not very mushy. So if I give him a card, it's usually me being sassy. So I want to do a sentiment strip. So let me grab some black cardstock. And I'm going to trim this down. I don't need that much. Let's get rid of this. I don't need this. And then I just need a little piece. And this is my Gina K Designs paper trimmer. I just keep that tucked over there in my drawer. All of the tools that I use consistently are very close by. So I want to try and keep this as straight as I can on here so it's easier to trim out when I'm done. And I'm trying not to stick my head over the camera or you guys are going to see some serious gray hair. I'm going to condition this one with my thumb. I don't think I've used this one yet. Oh, Deb, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. All right, now my secret weapon when I want to do this is white pigment ink. I talked about this briefly in my heat embossing video. This is what I do for white heat embossing. So I'm conditioning this with an anti-static powder tool. There's a couple of them on the market, so any of them will work. And then I'm going to ink this up with white pigment ink. Just gently tapping that down. I'm going to make sure that this is still nice and tucked into that corner, and I'm going to ink it up again. So I just find using the white pigment ink, any company, anything I do, white pigment ink with white embossing powder. The best results ever. Oh, I hate to set this on the side, but I want to clean it. And then I can sprinkle on my white embossing powder. Give that a good shake. And grab my heat tool and get this nice and warmed up. Sorry about the noise, but that's heat tools. There we are. Perfect. So, look at that. Oh, come on. Crisp and clean. Love it. Annette. Check out my embossing video I did. I did share a bunch of tips in that one about heat embossing. It was kind of just a real brief introduction to heat embossing, but a lot of those tips are things that I do consistently, whether that be inking up my sentiment or the image multiple times in embossing ink or white pigment ink. And like this, I said for colored cardstock, you know, especially with this black, using a white pigment ink definitely helps. It just, I don't know, there's something with it. Yes, I use the unicorn pigment ink all the time for that. Thank you, Melanie. My Misty is so clean, Michelle says. I am kind of a clean freak when it comes to my crafting space. I have to because my space is so small. See, I didn't stamp that very straight. I can tell. My crafting space is so small, I have to stay clean. Now, the rest of my house, not so much. But crafting space, yes, I almost always clean as I go. But I don't want to keep you guys too long because I know I was pretty gabby in the beginning. And I always cut a little extra. So black cardstock I'll put back in my black bin. And then I'm gonna, well, first open up my tape runner. And then I can adhere this to this. That was technical. Adhere this to this. Good step. And that's gonna just add some layering behind there. Even if I'm gonna use foam squares, and I don't think I talk about this a lot in my videos, but even if I'm adding foam squares, I will add a layer of cardstock behind any sentiment strip because it just gives it a little bit more stability to it no matter what I do. Oh, that is so cute. I love the typewriter thing. And this has probably been like one of the best organization things I've ever done is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of these in my drawer. And this one has all thin black foam squares. I have regular black foam squares, thin white. You know, I just, this has been one of the best things. And then I keep them in my drawer. It's probably like the only thing I have not changed about my craft room or organization. And for those that know me, that's a pretty big deal. Question, when I stamp with my Misty, I have a low spot that refuses to take the stamp image. I have tried removing the sticky mat. Again, I've tried to figure it out. Anyone have any ideas? You know, I've heard of people having low spots in their Misty. The only thing I could suggest, and I'm sure, you know, some people in the comments, they're super helpful. They'll probably have some suggestions as well, is if you know where that low spot is, maybe trim out a piece of cardstock and put some cardstock there, right where that low spot is, to help kind of give that a little bit of lift. That would be the first thing that pops into my mind. Yeah, sorry, Deb, I got sidetracked. I didn't finish that thought process. Yes, they are photo cases that I put those adhesives in. Whoops. That would have been bad. And then just tuck that. Probably could have added another thin behind this end, but I'm not going to get that picky right now. All right, so, you know, I think I'm gonna put a little dab of liquid glue. Now I could just kind of zhuzh those up a little bit more if you really wanted, but I want to, oh, maybe let's go down here and add a little bit of liquid glue. And then I could still zhuzh up the flower, but at least my stem is going to be stuck down. So, is it linked? No, no, Michelle, not yet, but I will find them if I can, and I will link it. Since I really wasn't 100% sure what I was doing today or what exactly I was going to use, my supply list right now just just consists of the subscriptions and I think the extraordinary extras from Hero Arts. So I think that's all I have really linked right there. But once I am done and take a picture, I will go through on any additional supplies that I used and get everything individually listed as well. So I will do that. And I'll see if I can find them. I think I picked up the photo cases from like Michael's or something on a sale. So I'll see if I can find them at some, I'm sure one of the online stores probably has something. Barbara, I'm a sucker for little envelopes on card fronts. I know, aren't they adorable? Me too. Oh, I love that. Okay, so this is the original card. And this is the one that I did today. So you can see this one is darker. I wonder if I used a different color ink maybe on here. But I do like the grungy look when it came to that background stamp. So I still have the envelope. I still have the flowers. These are the ones I had kind of extra in my stash because I always stamp multiples when I am stamping. I still have the gold hearts. And then instead of the sentiment, the large die cut word, I did this. Oh, I think this matches so much better. They both look good, but I really love that type font. So that's how that came out. All right, so whew, I just want to thank you guys for enduring my first live of 2025. Oh, absolutely, Linda. Totally. I think they call that Galentine's, don't they? Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Let's see if I can do... Oh, now it puts me in the corner. I have no idea, I swear, how some of this works. But now I'm in a corner. So let's... Okay. We'll go there. I don't know. I'll figure it out someday. Long as you can still hear me. That's all that matters. You can still hear me. You can still see me. So here are my cards. Let me just... Now I got to scoop me because I don't know what I did there. Okay. So here's the card I did today. Here is the original one. Here is my stenciled one. And then we have another one. And these all are listed on my blog as well. So if you haven't visited my blog, I will also get a link to that to put in the video description because Hero Arts has a blog hop every time they have a release. And so there's tons of inspiration in there, you guys. I mean, seriously, the team just totally knocked it out of the park. There's giveaways that you can win. So definitely head and check it out. I will try and get that link in there as soon as I am done so you can find that. But all of these cards, if you're looking for inspiration, you can save them from my blog. Again, everything is linked down below in the video description as far as the club subscriptions, which I highly recommend because, wow, I mean, totally awesome this month. I loved it. And now let me just check over your comments here. If there's any last minute questions that I can get in. Hi, Mary Reiner. Nice to see you. Thanks, Kelly. Thank you for stopping in today. I appreciate that. Tammy, thank you. Yes, I will try and do more lives, and I will take a look at what next Friday looks like. I don't know if Friday is going to be my thing, but Friday's usually my grocery shopping day. So we'll see. We'll see. So any questions? Oh, Michelle, I totally get losing mojo. I had that. I hit that hard right after Christmas, and I cross stitched actually for like a solid week. I did cross stitching because I just wasn't in the mood to make a card. So yeah, thank you guys. I don't see any questions popping in. So thank you so much for stopping in today and kind of going through this with me as I stumble through how to get back into talking live and teaching live, because I am very much squirrel brain. Like seriously, I will start talking and forget the topic I was on. So always message me if you have questions, or if I forgot to link something, just don't be shy. I check my YouTube comments religiously above all things. So you're welcome to leave comments or questions in my YouTube section. If it's more personal one-on-one, you could definitely hit up my email. That's fine too. But I appreciate you guys stopping in, and hopefully I will see you again real soon. But other than lives, trust me, there's lots of content coming your way. So I'm excited for 2025. Thanks, everyone.